There we go. Welcome, everybody. We are here today to start our next discussion in the large topic of website accessibility. And specifically today, we're going to start delving into accessible content in the form of accessible documents. This is actually going to be useful outside of website land if you are creating documents that are shared electronically in any way, shape, or form. This is a very, very high level kind of toe dipping into the world of creating documents that meet accessibility standards for any purpose at all. And today we will be focusing mainly on written Word documents with a little bit of PDF, things like presentations through PowerPoint, Excel documents, and tables are a matter all of their own. And there's enough content here within the world of written documentation that we're going to stay here for a while. The next step beyond this is probably things like brochures and posters and any other kind of graphic documentation that may be shared electronically. That's another step beyond this. So today we're basically talking about written text documents. And so with that, we'll start looking at our objectives for today. So today we are going to look at understanding what makes an electronic text document either inaccessible or accessible. So the large principles of what does accessibility mean when it comes to a text document. We're going to introduce some principles and best practice creating accessible written documents. And I'm just going to say right up front, we are talking Microsoft Word. And I will explain a little more about why Word over other forms of document or word processing, but we will be looking at Microsoft Word. And then we are going to, with time, introduce some tools and the process for creating and editing accessible PDFs. And as always, my disclaimer with this being October 2024, that we expect an evolution and changes to be taking place in specific tools and methods that we use for creating accessible content on our websites. We've got a lot of things that are coming as this accessibility rule evolves. And I believe that there's going to be lots of changes coming. So we're going to start now and see where the journey takes us. So let's start with the big question of what makes an electronic text document inaccessible or what makes it accessible. An inaccessible document doesn't have a clear structure or reading order that a machine can follow to gather information about how the document should be read. Most text documents are probably intended to be read top down. I think when we get into things like newsletters and brochures is when we start having information jump around the page. You know, if a magazine layout with an inset over here, we're not talking graphic design as much, but even with a basic top-down text document, the machine still needs some instruction in what level of information they're reading, what to highlight, what is the most important points. Any type of graphic or image in a document that doesn't have an alternative text component cannot be read by a machine. So if you have a table, if you have a graph in your document, that will not be interpreted. An inaccessible document will not have clear purpose for their hyperlinks. You may have highlighted words that, you know, you've just highlighted a bunch of words and you've added a hyperlink underneath it, and it may not, it won't tell you, the screen reader or the technology, that this is a clickable area. Or if it does, it may not make sense. It may just be click here. Well, click here for what? Or it may be a long nonsensical, like if you have a Zoom link and it's got a bunch of codes or numbers and symbols at the end of the hyperlink, that becomes verbal gobbledygook for the user and they won't know what to click on. And then, of course, formatting. When you're talking about low vision formatting, if you have individuals who can see a document, but they can't see, you need the text if the text is too small or if it's a fancy font, or if it's the contrast with the background is too low, that it's maybe a light gray font on a white background, or similar like colored fonts, especially yellow. Yellow on white is almost always going to fail your test. Orange on white is going to fail a contrast test. So an accessible document would be the opposite of this. There would be a clear heading structure developed in the document itself. You haven't just opened up a page in your word processor and just started typing, but you've actually defined your styles. That a header style looks a certain way. It might be a larger font, it might be a bolded font, it might be all caps. A paragraph style is a set font. Um, then, of course, text labels are provided for hyperlinks. So you may have the Zoom gobbledygook in there, but you've added an alt text label for that Zoom link that says Zoom meeting link, or click here for a Zoom meeting link. Graphics and images included, and this includes your logos. So if you're using header or like using a document header or a letterhead, that logo has an alt text to it. Any graphics inside of your document would have some alt text to it. Considering your formatting choices up front. So what font size are you using? What font type are you using? Is it a serif, a sans serif? Is it a clear text style? And what is the color contrast? And if you are using color in your document for various reasons, highlighting, strike, like red text for additions, is that a clear contrasted color? And to make sure that important content can be easily understood, both visually in the intake and verbally in how it is written. So let's talk about some of the principles of creating an accessible document. So we're going to look at document accessibility principles. These are basically, this is an overview. You might find some additional ones from different places, and you might also discover that there's some other guidelines along the way, but these are your basic upfront principles for creating an accessible document. Select styles and headings to create your document structure. We're going back to middle school, at least for me, it was middle school science where our teacher made us use the Roman numeral rules, and we had to have a title on all of ours, and then we had to have a Roman numeral 1, and you had a header, and then you had letter A, and then you had that text, and then eventually you got down to your points or your paragraph text. And so you have your header, you have your second header, you have your third level header, you have your paragraph text, you have those rules and styles defined before you begin typing. Using a common plain 12-point or larger font. Not all 12 points are the same. Anybody who does cataloging for large print books will be aware that there are large print guidelines and there is larger print. And sometimes you wind up buying the larger print book and you suddenly discover it is not truly a large print. There aren't any strict rules. There are strict rules in the AAA level of WCAG or WCAG guidelines. There are not strict font size rules for the AA standard. There are guidelines, and 12-point will get you pretty close, although if you compare Calibri to Arial to Times New Roman, you'll see right away that already those heights and the sizes on those letters do differ between different fonts. But use a plain font. There are also some dyslexic friendly fonts. So if you can identify those fonts, and also the most transferable between different types. If you're using your standard Calibri, Arial, I think Word now has Aptos. Those are your standard web fonts, Tahoma, Veranda, Verdarna, whatever, the V1. You have those choices in there that will transfer across different electronic areas. Using high contrast colors for text. When writing for a general audience, if you're not writing technical manuals for other library staff, write clearly in short sentences, avoid jargon and abbreviations, especially since abbreviations may not be interpreted properly by a screen reader. I can tell you the text to speech, the speech to text that we use here in these Zoom meetings hates the acronym IFLS. It does not know what to do with that. IFLS might come out a little more clearly, but if it's written and it's going backwards into a screen reader, I'm not sure how some of those would be read. So if you can avoid abbreviations in your general writing, that is going to be to your advantage. Use numbered lists only when the order of items is important. Otherwise, use bullet points. So notice that these are all bullet points because none of this, there might be a mild hierarchy, but these are just general points of interest. It is not a structured, do this first, do this second, do this third. Only use numbered lists when the order of operations, like a recipe, actually matters. Providing alternative text for images, and that includes logos. We had some practice with that recently, and that's going to help you in all of your website work, but also in documents, making sure that you're using alternative text. Take extra care in using tables. Screen readers don't do super well with tables, which is why Excel is going to be a conversation unto itself. Especially when cells are merged or there's a blank row or a blank column or tables are nested within each other. It really wants to read across and down and it wants to have that direction in that structure. Simpler is better when at all possible. And then using the document properties for documents so that there is underlying metadata on your document to tell you what it is. And again, all of this is going to be made much easier by making a template, which we will talk about briefly today. So how do those principles merge into a best practice and how you would actually go about creating these? The first as I just said, was to create templates for common documents. So if you have meeting agendas and reports and things that you do on a regular basis for your library, this is the time to start working on creating a template. You may already have something that you just go back each month and you erase the previous information and you fill it in. Now is the time to take that template, make sure it is fully accessible, run some accessibility checks on it, and then keep going from there. At the very top, I discussed that we were going to be talking about Microsoft Word today. And this is a surprise to me, but absolutely everything I have read in the last several weeks on document accessibility basically says the same thing. Microsoft Word is the best at this point for both accessibility creation and accessibility checking. So avoid using Google Docs until their accessibility tools are developed well enough to match those of Microsoft Word. I don't know if that is in the pipeline. I would kind of hope it is. But at this point, all of the consultants and information on this points squarely at Microsoft Word. They also recommend upgrading Word to the latest version and always saving your documents as a .docx format, so the latest Word format, to preserve those accessibility features. A DOC format or an ODT, an open source format, may not, and definitely not a rich text file or a text. Those will not preserve the accessibility structures and underlying features. I did also see a couple things where they recommended if you are creating items in Google Docs to then go back and export it to Microsoft Word, open it in Word and save and check with the accessibility and save it there. And then we will look at today checking the accessibility of a document using Word's built-in checker. And that is one of the main reasons that Word is being promoted over some of the others, is that the accessibility features in Word have been determined to be far superior. Good thing for us is that all of your libraries should have access to, no, I say all, and then I immediately think of a couple of examples that are still using Google Suite, but those that have access to your Office 365 licenses, you all have access to these tools and features, and the latest updates are available to you. So within the library world, this isn't a matter of not being able to afford, for the most part, with a few exceptions, not being able to afford those features at this point. So let's talk about document templates. Where I would start with this is to be a little bit mindful and to sit back and to review what documents you produce on a regular basis. And then to look at your website and to see if and which documents are located on your website. So as I said, this is not a website specific discussion. This anytime that you are creating a document for publication in an electronic format, maybe it's email or sending out, you should be doing this. The best practice is to be doing this for any of the documents you are creating. That said, our specific focus here and the specific focus of the ADA is and compliance is for documents that are provided through your website or through another website. So go through your website and see what types of written documents are there that are not just posts on your website or not images on your website. Do you have meeting agendas? Do you have meeting minutes? Do you have different kinds of reports? Do you have registration forms? Anything, and if you're talking about flyers, that's going to be a whole other conversation for another day. Brochures is another conversation for another day. But right now, what are the text-based documents that are on your website? And now you're going to talk about how do you take those documents, if you're creating new ones, how do you take those and format the header and body structure, adjust the font choice and size, and then if there's any standard logos or other images that always appear on that, can you create some alt text that will be a standing template for your website? Just a quick note on the time frame for all of this. If you are talking about documents, which documents need to be in an accessible format, it's basically anything starting by your compliance date, which for most of everybody on this call and in this training, if your service population is less than 50,000, then your compliance date is going to be April of 2027. And so you have a little bit of time to work towards this. And so that's why you can start working towards this now and just make your templates. Anything after that date needs to be fully accessible and compliant. Anything before that date, anything published on your website before that date does not need to be. That said, I'm going to also say the caveat, if it's something that is going to change, if you have a document on your website and it is going to get updated every year, like if you do an annual report and you just change the numbers, that needs to be compliant by your compliant date. So some resources, document template resources. I'm going to say my best pro tip on this one is to do some searching online for accessible Word templates and look for results from colleges and universities. They have been working on the accessibility game much longer than any of us in the library land, at least not at the outside of the public library land, the non-academic library land. They have been providing accessibility for students and faculty for a long time. And a lot of them really have their information well organized and well presented. And again, this is where I'm getting a lot of the resources, which is interesting because education tends to be very heavy into the Google platforms. And many of these still say that, Google Docs should be exported to Microsoft Word to be made fully accessible. These are these 4 examples here are 4 examples of college and university sites that I found to be useful in providing some different documents. If you go on to Microsoft Word and search for templates and accessible templates, you're going to find things that are highly graphic and highly overkill, I guess, just highly designed. And what you're getting from the college and university is you're straight up, I just need to write a paper for my professor. I need headers and I need bolds and I need different size fonts and I need that all set for me and I just need to fill in my information. So if you want a much more literally black and white template, start with some of these. I'm also going to tell you right now, all of this is at the training website, or I will put this into chat. Let's see. So I will expand on this. This is my, I'm going to call this a, this is a stump of a training document or training guide on accessible documents. There's a lot of information out on the internet. And we just need to practice this more. But today's PowerPoint is also all repeated right here, and this presentation will be added to, and recording will be added to this after today. The nice thing about this is that I have the Oxford, this slide is here, so if you want to get to these direct links, just come under Word document templates, and these links to these particular university websites will be available to you. I'm going to go to the Oxford University Center for Teaching and Learning and their page on readable and accessible templates for Word and PowerPoint. What I like about this page is they do talk about the key features and what you should be looking for in a template. They do have a generic Word document template, and what this, they also have a guideline, like accessible to a guideline, guide and sampler. So if you needed a table of contents, you could come and grab this table of contents. You could look at the features that are listed here. If you needed a table that was accessible, and if you needed some other pieces about how to update a table of contents and how to do the layout, this guide is available from the Oxford University as a download here. They also have a download for Word template for meeting minutes and committee papers. So if you need something to just start making your minutes more accessible, and then also just a generic document. So I have saved these, and I'm going to go ahead and open the minutes template. And you'll see that it gives a space up at the top where you can put in your logo. You can change your title up here, and then you have a table for filling in the subject area for the, and if you need to have, I see a lot of meeting minutes where you have your item of discussion, what the action was, if you, or what action will be required for it if you're doing an agenda. So you can modify this to be an agenda. You can make the font on here a little bit smaller if you felt like 28 is a little bit overkill. But what they have done is they have created, and this is really, I think, the piece that is a little more robust in Word than it is in Google, is that the styles and headings and the layout piece here is created for you, and then you can just apply. So your heading style, now let's say you don't want your heading style to be this large. It's currently a 22-point font with a lot of space around it. You can come in here for heading 1. You can see what the style is. If I hover over this right there, it'll give you the full description of what the, and I know it's going to be really small for you to see here, but you can see it'll pop out, and it'll tell you that the font is 22-point bold. The color is a custom color, and it gives you the RGB. It's paragraph indentation and the hanging and the spacing before the paragraph and after the paragraph, your numbered level styles, all of that is defined right for you. If you wanted to modify that, you can click on here, click modify, and let's say I don't want my heading to be 22 points. Let's say I want to bring that down to 18 points. And then I can either do this only in this document, I can do it on any new documents based on this template. I can automatically update my entire document here to have all of my headings resize. And then it will give, again, it gives me the entire description. And then I have some other, I can also update my formatting and my spacing above and below and everything in here, but that would update this throughout the entire document. So the template, the picky part of the template is really sitting down and thinking through what you want it to look like, and then setting up these headings and subtitle and title and your, oops, I just clicked away from that. Then your, I could actually just break that out here so I can make this bigger. You have your headings, your title, you have your emphasis. All of these styles are predefined, your list paragraph, your table of contents. This is the checklist you want to go through and have this set up in a way that you like for all of your documents. Then you would save this as a template, or you would save it as your document. And every time you open a new document or create a new month's worth of work, you would open this and work from there. Inside of Word, right down here at the bottom, and I'm not sure if I can zoom in properly, but at the bottom, there is accessibility here. And I believe it's also up under review. There is check accessibility. So up at the top in the ribbon, there's home, insert, draw, design, get all the way over to review as if you were editing your document. Click on review, and there is check accessibility. And then you can check overall accessibility. You can check your alt text. You can check your focuses, and you have your options for accessibility. This one, when I click check accessibility, it opens it up over here in the accessibility assistance, and it is telling me that I have no errors at this point in this document, which I would hope, because it's supposed to be an accessible template in this case. You can also ask it to read aloud, and it would imitate to some degree a screen reader, and you might be able to test.
Discussion paper title.
I like the British accent because it comes from Oxford.
About.
And you have controls here.
Authors. Purpose. Table of contents.
So you have
About
it,
one.
and I'm not.
Table of contents
Okay,
one.
stop now.
One. Top level item one. Control Alt.
So that's one of the places where that Word will help you with your accessibility features within your document. I'm going to see here if I can open an older document. I'm just gonna, let's see. I know I've checked a lot of these, so I'm trying to find one that will do an installation document that we have going. Let's see if this will open. No, it's not going to open it for me because it's disconnected at the moment. But anyway, if you had a document that was not accessible, it would give you some errors, and it would give you some guidelines as to how to fix those errors. So this is a good starting point for getting a couple of templates. Again, there's a few more listed here where you can find some Microsoft Word accessible documents and document templates. You can look at ones to get some starting places and some ideas. Again, nothing wrong with just simply searching. I don't recommend using the word. We open this and go into here. You can search for templates. And if I do accessible document, I think there was only one that I found that I really kind of liked. Oh, I want to look for it today. I just search for accessible. Notice that a lot of these, they might be accessible. It might be a way to help with brochures or calendars or other pieces, but none of these are like meeting minutes. Most of these are going to be resumes and cover letters and much more graphic items. One that I did find that might be useful is this APA style paper. Talk about lovely and boring. If you really just want a template that is very, very, very generic and very, very simple, this one is going to have all of your accessibility built into it, and this one is within Word itself. So this is a good resource for that. Okay. So that's my basic introduction to or to document accessibility. Do you have any questions at this point about Word documents and accessibility? Okay. Then the next part that I have to present to you today is about creating accessible PDFs. Once I think what we usually post on our websites is not the Word doc itself, but the PDF. And having an accessible PDF is going to be what we're probably going to be aiming for in the end, as opposed to just the Word documents. However, to create an accessible PDF, the starting point is to begin with an accessible document that is saved as a PDF rather than reverse engineering and opening a PDF and running the scans and doing all of the things that you need to do to change it. If you simply start fresh with a document created in a template that passes all of that's going to be doing you the favor of getting you into the next step towards a PDF that is fully accessible. That said, best practices, we have until our compliance deadline to be prepared for having our PDFs ready and accessible on our website. If there are PDFs that exist on your site, they can be archived and they can be grandfathered is the term in for not having to go back and retrofit all of those. But if there is something that is frequently used, frequently referenced, or it is ever going to be updated for future use. So one example is my former library had an obituary index. So that every week, additional, when the newspaper comes out with the obituaries, those are added to the index so that it is searchable to find out what day, month, week, and year an individual might have passed away and their obituary was listed in the paper. That is updated on a regular basis. So if that is published as a PDF, it could be published in a couple different ways that we can talk about for accessibility in the future. But the accessible PDF, that one will have to be accessible starting in 2027. Oh, and this is where I demonstrate the PDFs. We're going to skip over here to a few tools that we have for PDF. If you have a single page document or maybe just a couple of pages of document to be reviewed and you have it as a PDF already, the Pave PDF is going to be a pretty handy online tool for you. The pro is that it will both scan and validate a PDF and offer you the ability to make the corrections and download an updated document. It is free. The con is that it really only works one page at a time. It could be very tedious for large documents. And also, it's just a weird little con, but it is actually a German resource. And so sometimes it likes to come up as the German page, or sometimes it doesn't want to load fully. I don't think it's actually, other than getting used to it and knowing that you might need to refresh the page the first time or switch it from Deutsch to English to be used, but the choice is right here at the top of the page. They give you the instructions for creating an accessible PDF. You're going to start it and you're going to upload your PDF. It also will only allow 5 megabytes. So if you have a large graphic PDF, it will not analyze that. Pave will make the corrections automatically, and you can do some other additional corrections as needed. So if you start the Pave, it's going to ask you to upload your file. And in my case, I'm just going to go in here and we had, let's do our new director orientation and we'll see how this one does. So we just created a document for the WVLS website, which is a new director orientation. This one is actually multiple pages. So it is going to do multiple pages. It will only do up to 5 megabytes. That's right. guess the first one I tried was a very graphic heavy page. So it made 20, automatically corrected 20 issues. And it has some document properties. So it does say that there are properties to this document, which I can demonstrate. If I come over here to the downloads page, and I'm doing this new director orientation, and I right click on it in my file explorer, and I open up properties, and I come into details, you're going to see that it has a file name, where the file location is, who the file owner is, and if there were previous versions and when the document was created. So some of this metadata already exists. And you could add additional properties as needed in here. So that's what it's looking for, is the document property. So it knows what kind of document it is, what who the author of it is, when the data was created, and what the title of it is. And if you may need to verify it, so it'll ask you to remove that. And so in this case, it actually does have the correct author, which is Susie in our office. Table of contents is not the title. So we could change this to be new director orientation and administration. Now remember, these machines are only guessing. The subject could be new director orientation, and it could be with keywords for library director. And administration. Save that. And then to download the document, you can download it, but it still says there's some problems. So when you come up to the top here and you do the issues details, it will tell you what things. Page 1 has 20 remaining issues that need fixing, and all of the links are missing an alternate description. So this document is full of links out to different resources, and each one of these is missing an alternate description, and those may actually just need to be the title of the document. Then this one again, because this entire document is basically links, is what the errors are on this one. So we need to get in the habit of labeling our links on this. And then you can download a corrected one. It will also walk you through the reading order, which I should demonstrate before I talk about downloading. It will say what direction everything is going to get read in, and you can mouse over it to see what is going to get read in which order. It's actually going to read new director orientation, and then it's going to read the figure next, and then it's going to come down to administration. I probably actually really want it to read the figure before the paragraph of content. This is all formatted in paragraph. I might actually want this to be formatted in a heading. And I could come in here and I could choose heading 1 for this and save that. And that's where this gets a little tedious, is you're going to be changing each one of these step by step. So the new director orientation is now heading 1, and then this might be heading 2. If I had done this in the Word document, all I'd have to do is type the style and it would be done. So just an example of where a template, doing it before you make the final, this looks really nice, but this is all paragraph text as far as it's concerned. None of this actually gets read as any kind of heading level information. The next thing, Adobe. Most of us probably have Adobe on our computers. The Adobe Acrobat on your computer that's free has quite a few accessibility tools. And if you click on this link, this is going to talk about accessibility features in Adobe Acrobat. And then it will tell you which ones are features of the paid Acrobat Pro if you want to do it. But this gives you a little nice tutorial about how making PDFs accessible is a benefit to all readers, and then why specific parts of the Adobe thing will make it accessible for different types of assistive devices. And there will be what it will generate. It talks about searchable text, alternate text, but again, we're into Acrobat Pro. So now you're talking about having to pay for a service to retrofit a PDF. when if you can just start from the fresh Word document, you may well be saving yourself a lot of time in that place. Finally, I used one more example. Oops, I have to back up here. One more example under accessible PDFs. Nitro Pro is a popular paid PDF editing tool. I mainly bring this up because if you have Nitro Pro, it's good to know that there are accessibility tools embedded in it. You can check accessibility within it. And this page will talk to you through the accessibility features of Nitro Pro. If you don't have Nitro Pro and you're not ready to pay for a PDF editor, this probably isn't as relevant to you because Nitro is basically a paid service. There are many other tools out there. The paid PDF is really nice for just scanning documents and making sure that if you have a Word document and making sure that all of the accessibility things have transferred over. And then if you have other things with other PDF creation, chances are if you're using other tools, they do have some accessibility features built in, or they will be coming in the very near future. I do think the best thing we can do though is focus on creating those Word templates, getting it set up. I mean, if I look at this one that Susie created for new director orientation, and I open it up over here as a PDF, honestly, it really shouldn't take super long to update this and make it make the heading structure. So again, you want this logo to have some alt text. You want it to have, and it just created the description as logo. You wanted to read this in a specific order, probably new director orientation administration is the title or the heading 1, and then WVLS orientation packet. Actually, I'd probably say this is going to be the title. This would be the heading 1. This would be your heading 2, heading 3, heading 2, heading 2, heading 2, heading 2, and then these would be different bullet paragraphs underneath. And we need to make sure that each one of these is tagged. Right now, if I hover over it, you see it has the entire, I'm sorry, this is really tiny, probably on your screen, but it has the entire hyperlink spelled out for it. It doesn't have an alternate text tag to it. And if I come in here, and I was doing this earlier and I got distracted before, but I'm gonna just do here. Here's my, this updated, oh, menu, help. So if you want to get started with certain things and you don't know how to do it, there's the Acrobat Reader help. And I wanted to show you this. It loads. And then it's got the user guide and everything here, and you can search to find different things in here, like, and it might bring you around to those instructions on how to check your accessibility features in Adobe. So that's the starting point for these things. Again, I feel a lot more like I want to promote you using the Word templates and then back checking your PDFs later. And then once we load those up to the other option really would be to load websites with SharePoint links or other embedded documents. Until we figure out some of the back end pieces of that, it's probably just as fast for you to make, because either way, no matter what happens, you're going to have a document that has the structures and it has the font and it has the contrast already built into it. So if you start from there and you build out wherever we end up going, you will have, even if it just becomes an HTML document on your website. So even if it looks just like this and you literally type in all of the content onto your website, if you start with a document that has all of this structure in place, you will have a much easier time creating a web page that has all of the accessibility features already built into it, because the toggles here actually are headings. They're already structured. This is a heading 1, this is a heading 2, this is another heading 2. So if you create a document with that structure in place, if you do transfer it over to a website that is HTML coded, all of that information will come with, and you'll be able to make that transfer much more easily, or at least you already have the structure there. So again, starting with understanding your structure, having a font size, having your contrast, preparing for alt text for any images that you're incorporating, keeping it simple, keeping graphics and tables simple for now. That's really where you want to be going with this, and then running accessibility checkers as needed. So that's what I have for you today. Accessible documents, we will probably be revisiting this many times in the future, but I wanted to make sure that you have an introduction to it and a place to start and a place to go and test your own work with getting templates set up for your work. Any questions left? Okay. If not, I will stop the recording. Again, send me your questions. You can always send, I'll put into website help at librarieswin.org is our main things. Website help at librarieswin.org is our main contact for website questions. And if we want some more practice on actual hands-on practice with creating accessible documents, we can schedule some of those trainings as we go down the road. Okay, I'll stop the recording now, and if you guys have any further questions, you can ask off the recording line.